Alright, what's up, guys? So, I wanted to voice my opinion on this situation with ADIN Ross and this swatter that's been giving him issues. And first things first, if I could just give some advice to ADIN. I feel like it's stuff that as a content creator, but it's like sometimes it's like when you have people that care about your well being and overall care about your future and your career and all that stuff. That's where this is coming from. It's just coming from care, positivity, overall just wanting to see the best for Aiden. But don't continue giving this guy a platform. The swatter, just let him be. At the end of the day, he sees it as this. He swatted you, right? He swatted you. And now that you've addressed him and you've put him on your platform where you have millions of people watching, he's gonna act out. He's gonna do some wild things. He's gonna say some wild things. Even the one thing that I just seen today, where I guess it was like he'd sent Aiden a message saying that he's not gonna stop swatting him until he stops having black people in his stream. And you gotta understand where, talking to the swatter, it's like you gotta understand you're in this person's domain trying to tell them what to do. I don't get that. Like, my thing is this. You try going over to a friend's house or a family member's house or just anybody's house. Just a random person. Just pick a random house. Go up to their house. Knock on the door. See if they answer, right? And you try going in there and try to control stuff. See how that goes. I guarantee and I promise you it's not going to go good for you. So, yeah, it's crazy how, like, when people, they'll go to your, profiles, like platforms, whatever it is, but they go there seeking control. And it's like, fam, if you want control on any platform, you create a platform for yourself. You have all the control that you want. But on my platform, or even Aiden's platform, or any other platform out there, you have no control. So telling him you're not going to stop, because eventually this is what's going to happen. I don't think this guy has fully thought this one through yet, but what eventually is going to happen is that you're going to get tracked down. You're going to get arrested. You're going to do some time in prison for this stuff. All right. Most likely going to be on a watch list or whatever. But yeah, this isn't going to end good for you. Now that my thing is this, now that you've already have dug this hole for yourself, it's really not going to end good for you. But continuing on this situation, it's definitely heading in the wrong direction. You may think like, oh yeah, this is all laugh jokes, haha, at the moment, but when stuff really starts falling apart for you, and the thing is this, it may be, you get arrested, it may be some stuff in your personal life, but people don't like to think about that. They don't like to think that karma exists. But I'm like, fam, trust me, I guarantee and I promise you, it's all this stuff that you're doing to people is very well gonna happen to you, maybe in a different way or something's gonna happen. So just always know and understand that. But yeah, overall, no, that's because, I think for some people, you may not overall know what's going on because you don't follow Aiden and all that stuff. But so anyways, so yeah, Aiden, so like just kind of just going like up the timeline and stuff. So this swatter had contacted Aiden, right? Contacts Aiden. And I guess messaged him some dumb stuff. I don't know. But anyways, Aiden didn't respond. He just, I think, flat out ignored the message. Or he might not even have seen the message. Like, that's the crazy thing where it's like, you're messaging one of the biggest content. That's like me messaging PewDiePie and then getting pissed off that he don't respond. So like, bro has like 100 million subscribers. Who even cares on what... My thing is this, because I'm like, whatever I have to say, like, I usually will make a video. What else? Like, or probably talk about my podcast or whatever. But it's like, yeah, my thing is this, if I really have something to say that I want, like, for it to be seen and things, I'll make a video. I feel like a video is much more watchable than, like, going and checking a message, and it's most likely, because, yeah, this guy's acting like a groupie. If we're going to truthfully be honest, he's acting like a groupie. He got upset that Aiden didn't respond to him. Now he has to ruin his life and things. So, but anyway, so yeah, overall, that's what happened. He messaged Aiden. Aiden didn't respond. He got upset, swatted Aiden. Then Aiden ended up having a conversation with dude. And then, yeah, that was the reason why. And then he was trying to, like, hang out with him. And it's like, Aiden's like, no, I'm not going to hang out with you. And the guy, it's like, I don't know if he was under the influence, like if this is like some like 2022 crack or something like that. I don't know what's going on in the world nowadays, but no, man, this guy is crazy. So then, then today, like actually like right before I started recording this video, and it's actually the main motivation on why I'm recording this video. So yeah, I guess he either, I don't know how ADIN found out, but yeah, overall ADIN found, I don't know if the guy messaged them saying it or what. But so anyways, the guy goes on to say that he's not going to stop swatting ADIN until he stops having black people in his stream. Can I just sit down? Because I feel like I've said all the stuff that I need to say about that. Like, yeah, the dude's crazy. He got issues. But no, like, I also wanted to talk on that real quick. Like, what's up with this hatred towards black people on the internet? I mean, I sit down and I think of like all the way back when when I even very first, like I was 13 years old when I very first got into content creating. Like I remember creating a couple of channels, but just overall like watching other people's like content and seeing what they're posting. And one content, like I do remember watching a lot, like one bit of content I remember, it wasn't even a bit, it was like a lot. It was a lot of content back then that was people, but they were doing like Call of Duty trolling videos. And the one thing that people always felt like that was like their, their draw 4 card, or that was just like their Joker card. Like it was just some like wildish card that they had up their sleeve and stuff. But it was saying the N-word. Like my question is why does white people have like this energy in them to wanting to say the N-word so badly? And then the funny thing is like I've had so many different white friends, a good majority of my white friends, okay, probably all of them, where they find like the most discomforting like energy in them even thinking about the N-word. Like there's people that I've worked with, there's people I went to school with, there's people that's just, even on the internet, where it's like they don't find nothing amusing or cool or nothing about it, like about saying the N-word. And yet there are so many people out there where it's like they want to say that, or they want to have this hatred towards black people, or they want to, and it trips me out, man. Like, and so here's the thing, because like I feel like that I've kind of have gotten used to it. Like, it doesn't really phase me anymore that there's racist people online. You can't, there's no way of stopping it. It's like the only thing you can do is maybe like motivate some minds out there where it's like, hey, you being racist, like I was saying earlier, it's like it's not gonna be good for you. It's overall, it's like, it's just gonna be karma, where it's like people are gonna be hating on you for your race, or maybe for something else, just overall about you as a person. But the one thing that I do remember, where it was not too long ago, so there is this book author where she contacted me overall, just wanted to, I guess, ask me some questions about content creating. And the one thing I remember, she was overall like asking me about like, just some of the craziest things that I've had to deal with content creating. And at the time being, this like it was like, I mean, it still kind of is like the craziest thing I think anybody has ever said to me. But it's one of those things where it's like, I've been called the N-word. I've been called other racist derogatory names. Like, there's people, yes, they have, like, wanted something bad to happen to me just because me being black, right? But no, like, this guy, he just cut straight to it. Like, he said what he wanted and stuff. But no, so anyways, this was maybe a couple of years ago. And this was kind of like, it was right after, because I was in some beef with this like racist YouTuber in his community, so it makes sense on why I got this message. But anyways, so the fan had commented that he wished that I would get hanged. And I'm like, fam. And yeah, then of course called me the N-word. And, I think he did overall leave some other comments. But those were like the ones that I vividly remember. And it's crazy because I'm like, wow, you're really that upset over me existing? Like, I don't know. Like, cause I see, my thing is this. There are people on the internet that I don't particularly like. Not so much as like I hate them, but I can go pretty much the rest of my life of like just never seeing anything that they post, tweet about, comment, video, streams, like a bunch of different stuff, right? Bunch of different stuff. I could go on my whole life without having to see any bit of content from that person, right? It confuses me on why that person that left that comment underneath my videos, why they was even there that day, why they're even watching my videos in the first place. If they are following me on social media, joining my streams, whatever the situation is, why do you feel like you need to do that? You have all this hatred in your heart for me. My thing is this, right? You hate food. There's gonna be foods out there that you hate. You're not gonna continue eating the food until the food like tastes good. You tell the food that you need to start tasting good right now and stuff. It's not gonna work like that. That food is going to be whatever it is, and it's going to stay that way until you either develop some sort of like likeness to it, or you just find something else to eat. But it's like, fam, that's literally your only options. Find something else to eat, or just deal with what you got in front of you. But it's like, if you can't do them two things, then it's like, fam, exclude yourself from even that area. But no, there's like people out there where it's like they can't do that, so they rather be hateful. You know, it's like, it confuses the life out of me, man. Like, it really does. Because I'm like, I don't know, man. It's just, maybe because I'm different from everybody. But I feel like there's not too many people that are different, you know, than me. It's like, they very well go out and do the same thing themselves. Where it's like, if they don't like something, they ain't going to continue putting themselves in that situation where it's like, oh, I got to keep looking at it every day. But no, it's just, it's just weird to me. I'm like, man, people, you should not be this upset over black people existing. We've been existing for a long time, all right? So it's just one of those things where it's like, you just gonna have to deal with it, you know? It's like, if you're that, my thing is this, and yeah, talking to the swatter, you're that upset about ADIN having black people in his stream, why are you watching his stream? It's because you're a fan of ADIN? Okay, well then you should know that he's going to have black people in his stream. It ain't up to you on who he has in his stream. It's up to ADIN on who he's going to have in his stream. If a friend, you know, whoever it is, and they so happen to be black, ADIN wants them in the stream, guess what? ADIN is going to have them in the stream. You have, and that's just talking to anybody out there that think because, oh, I'm a subscriber, or I've given ADIN money, or I've given, you know, whatever it is, I like his videos, I like his posts, I you know, retweet and favorite his stuff on Twitter, or like it, you know, whatever it is, you're giving ADIN some sort of support, and you therefore think I have ownership over his Twitch, over his TikTok, over his YouTube channels, whatever it is. You don't. Newsflash, you don't. Never will. Don't matter how much money you give him. ADIN is in control of his channels. He is in control of his accounts. He's in control over anything that has his name to it that he can sign into. You do not have no ownership. The support, greatly appreciated. Don't get any content creator wrong on that. The support will always be greatly appreciated, but you believing that you have, whether you love them or hate them, you have no ownership over that content creator. Get that through your heads, people, because no, there's a lot. I've even have had to like tell people that. I've even had to talk to people like that where they think, oh, because no, it wasn't too long ago where it was a friend of mine's where it was like, well, they didn't think, but it was like, so there was a friend I was reacting to, and no, somebody was thinking like, oh, because they've been a long time supporter and all this stuff, that therefore I need to listen to them on me stop supporting my friend. And I'm like, that's not gonna happen. I'm always gonna support that friend. Why? Because that's my friend. You, on the other hand, I don't know you, so let's weigh the scales here. What do you think I'm gonna do first? Listen to you or continue supporting my friend? Like, it's like, it doesn't take a genius to understand, because it's like, let it be the other way around, right? Do you think if ADIN were to start telling this swatter what to do, you think this guy's gonna listen to him? No, he's not. So why should he listen to you? Like, it's simple stuff, but it's like people don't think about anything. So yeah, it's just whoever this guy is, it's like, yeah, obviously he needs, well, he don't even need to be on the internet, but yeah, it sounds like he might need some sort of like psychological help. I don't know. Maybe his like mom or somebody was smoking expired Newports when she was pregnant with him or something. I don't know. He might have got dropped or bumped. You know, because I know like people, they be like holding their babies in certain directions. And I'm like, bruh, I know they've caught a corner with their baby's head. Like a countertop, freaking, doorway, something. Even the door itself, but it's something, man. Like, no, this guy, he got like maybe, he has a few cards missing from his deck. It's like something ain't right up there and things. So yeah, man, I don't know. Or he's just one of those like privileged kids that just thinks that, oh, I own everything. I'm a king. I'm a god. Like, he listens to I'm a God by Kanye like 24 times a day and things. And he's all like, no, it's like, I'm a god. Everybody gotta listen to me. And it's like, no, you're not. Never will be. You're just another random person on earth. It's like, you ain't got no ownership, control, none of that. So it's like, fam, don't go to other people's. This is just like universal advice for anybody. Don't go to other people's accounts, channels, whatever it is, seeking ownership. You never will. That's whoever it is, that's the streamer, the content creator, whatever the situation is, they're the ones that own the channels and all that stuff. If one day they decide that they're gonna just be all like, I'm done, I quit, I'm not gonna do it anymore, that's their decision. But then because you gonna be all like, no, you ain't gonna quit, you're gonna continue making it don't work like that. So anyways, yeah, hopefully, it's like, I just feel like that, me making this video is pointless because, whoever the swatter is, he's just going to continue doing what he's doing. But hopefully there's somebody out there where they do, seek some sort of motivation for themselves. And, just change for the better. It's like, overall, it's like carrying on like that, it's not going to get you anywhere, so. But anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.